The Warriors won the opening tip, so they have it to start the fourth quarter. And it might be time to empty the bench, Jay. This game appears to be well in hand.
And their starting five has certainly earned the fourth quarter off. They've been terrific this ball game. And this is the type of game where you find a chance to relax. You ice up, you watch your other teammates play, you applaud them, and you get ready for the next game.
To Parker. Warriors have it.
Can the offense just run some clock here? I've seen enough.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
He's going to play the matchup. Brad Stevens making some moves. Thompson buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Boston with the basketball. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors.
You got to go for the score here right now in this possession.
Celtics come away with it. To Marcus Smart. Tatum. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Brown with it up top. His guys down big. To Thompson. Has a chance. Draws the double and still hits.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Driving right to the basket. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
Sometimes when you get up big, you get a little careless. But attention to detail through the end, that's how you avoid unnecessary fouls.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Celtics have it. Too much contact, and free throws coming.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Jason Tatum at the line for 2 shots, shooting 66% in this contest. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Jaylen Brown above the rim. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Goes reverse to lay it in.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
I don't know, Ed. Maybe there's a long-term play here. But next game, we're going to be aggressive early. Maybe.
Andre Iguodala, couple of free throws on the way. 71% for his career. Can't connect on the first free throw. Knocks down the second after missing the first. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Wiggins. From the outside, no good. To Jaylen Brown. Here comes the screen. A fundamental shot right there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. To Horford. There it is, Al Horford. Very efficient and making an impact. He's 3 for 3.
He's been doing this for years, the physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Thompson. Wiggins. To Thompson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Knocked loose. Celtics come away with it. And throws it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Iguodala to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. And Boston has the rebound. To Marcus Smart. Nice pass to get things going.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
To Thompson. Rejected.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Marcus Smart, good touch.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
To Wiggins. Slams it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. And the finish at the rim.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Celtics have it. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it. To Thompson. Screen coming. Wiggins. Fires the 3. He drills the 3.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Thompson. Ball's tied up. We'll get a jump ball. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Count the bucket for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
To Jaylen Brown. Horford. Won't go. Green to Thompson. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
And when people talk about vision, people usually talk about the vision to make the pass. But how about seeing the chaos in the traffic before the pass even occurs? That's next level vision. How can I catch people out of position defensively? That's what we saw in that last possession.
Tatum. trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Celtics come away with it. And scores.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
To Thompson. Oh, big finish at the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Horford, knock loose. Warriors come up with it. Oh, they call him for the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Changes coming from both sides right now. To Green.
Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. To Parker. Has a look. Deep two there, won't go. Iguodala to bring it up. Looking to make, oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
Wiggins. Curry. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Just a ball-handling wizard, still putting people under his spell.
To Curry. Green. To Curry. Lets it fly from long range. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
4-3. He engulfed him that time.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
And stuffs it home.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Celtics have it. From long range. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Knock loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. So important to take care of the basketball. Easy two on the other end after the turnover.
An easy two, get back on defense.
Knock loose. Calls out of bounds off of Andrew Wiggins. Time for some new personnel into the game. Here's a chance from long range. Tough shot. Well defended.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Got it.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Klay Thompson against White. Down the lane to lay it in.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Celtics have it. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Curry. Look at the fight for that ball. We'll get a jump. They don't want to lose this possession. Let's see what they can do with the jump. Jabari Parker rocking the rim.
Ed, I know I'm not supposed to be biased. I'm not supposed to be rooting for guys, but I'm riding with Jabari. Get your work.
Knocked loose. Defense forces the turnover, and it leads to points.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Beyond the arc for three. And the rebound taken by Iguodala.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whoop, that's a scary thing to watch.
Jabari Parker swats it. Derek White matched up with the two-time MVP. Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
And they called the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
Oops, he missed the first one. Knocks down the second after missing the first. That misses with 2 seconds to go. And a putback slam. It's the Warriors who get the victory. They've won their 17th NBA title, tying them with the Celtics for the most by one franchise in NBA history. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors must be feeling a million different things right now, all of them great. They've done it, NBA champions. Only a select few get a chance to experience the view from the mountaintop, and they absolutely deserve it. The Celtics won't get to lift the Larry O'Brien trophy. It was one of the best seasons in the franchise history, but without a championship, it's likely to be forgotten. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Boston Celtics.
Game track. Assists.
The Golden State Warriors were very impressive in the way they shared the ball, giving each other the opportunity to not just take good shots, but great shots. That's what I believe made the difference for them in this game, that being the great assist.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And that does it for another NBA season. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, thanks for making us your choice for hoops action.